How to color your soap naturally. So you can color your soap naturally with items right in your kitchen. So turmeric is always my go-to. So this is how turmeric will come up in your soap. It will give you sort of like a lighter orange, sort of darker yellow color. And turmeric, like, is already a super ingredient. It helps with hyperpigmentation, helps even the skin tone, just a really good ingredient. And it creates like almost like these little specks in the soap. I don't know if you could see them clearly. But it creates almost like these little specks in the soap. It gives it nice definition and uniqueness, nice color. Another one I've used is hot cocoa. So like hot cocoa powder, like the actual cocoa powder that you can use for hot cocoa or to make your chocolate. It gives it a nice brown color like this. So this one has hot cocoa swirled in. So the brownish right there, it's sort of the hot cocoa. That's the hot cocoa look. So it'll give you a nice brownish color in your soap. You can also use things like cinnamon and paprika. Um, I would not use too much cinnamon. It takes a lot to get the cinnamon brown. And I have a soap bar here, cinnamon wave, where I use the cinnamon and it just didn't give me like the color that I was going for. So you could see the dark color there. That is the actual cinnamon. So it's more of like a subtle light brown. And so you don't really get like that deep brown. Hot cocoa will do a better job at getting that for you. But the other reason why I don't really recommend cinnamon as much, because if you use too much cinnamon, it becomes very scratchy on the skin. So these soap bars I ended up not selling. I didn't use a lot of cinnamon in them, but I did find that as the soap bar, like as I was using it, as the soap bar started to thin out more, it did develop a little bit of a scratchy feel. So here it was good. Like here it's pretty solid. It's only when you get towards like the end of the life of the soap bar does it feel a little scratchy. So needless to say, I haven't used cinnamon again. Another natural color that I've used is carrot. Now look at this. Now you know carrots are orange. They're real bright, pretty, and orange. But look at the soap. This is the color that I got with carrot. And just to give you a comparison, this is the carrot. This is just like the regular soap batter for like the color that I use. So you can see the difference. There definitely is color to the carrot one, but it's not the color that I thought it was gonna be. So I still like it because carrot added a nice lather to this one, and it's the last carrot soap bar that I have. But just to show you, like that's how the color looks. So carrot versus just a regular soap batter. So my base soap batter is olive oil, coconut oil, castor oil, shea butter, and palm oil. So this is what it looks like just with the base colors up against the carrot. So that gives you an idea of the color. So I want to put them up against all of them so you can see. So this is with the cinnamon. This is with the hot cocoa. And this is with the turmeric. So you can see like the differences in the colors. But you can pretty much use a lot of herbs that are already in your kitchen to color your soap. You can use spirulina powder. Spirulina powder will give it like a light green color. I don't have any of those soap bars left, but it does give a light green soap bar. It's my hemp soap bar. So you'll be able, if you go to my website, you'll be able to see the photos of that. But it gives you more of a green color. Um, Another one that I have used is French green clay. That one probably isn't in your kitchen, but French green clay doesn't give you green at all. It gives you like this subtle like white color, like you honestly don't really see much in it. It's pretty much whatever your base colors is, but it's a nice ingredient to add. You can also infuse your natural oils. I mean, you can infuse your oils to achieve your colors. So you can take like your hot cocoa and put it in some olive oil and let it sit for as long as you want. Usually a good week or two is what I will do. So about 2 weeks, let it sit there. and then you drain it out, like you drain the powder part of it out, and then your olive oil is more of like this brown color, so it helps you achieve that natural color. And I do find that when you do infuse it in your oils, you're less likely to have any of the color kind of slipping off into the washcloth, like bleeding. So the soap sometimes will bleed with some colorants, depending on how much you use, but it could definitely bleed onto the washcloth. And if you want to avoid that, it's really good sometimes to infuse your natural colorants with your oils. So those are typically the natural ingredients that I use for my kitchen. Like I say, turmeric is like my top one. But those are the natural ingredients that I use for my kitchen to make soap. If you want to make soap with an experienced soap maker online, you can do it from anywhere in the world. And you can definitely check out the comment below and check out all of the classes that I have upcoming. You can schedule a private class, or you can schedule and be a part of the theme classes. But that's if you want to make it with an experienced soap maker. If you don't have the funds, or you don't want to commit to making it with me, then you can also check out my free soap making course. I'll make sure I add that in the comments and the description as well. And thank you.